Hey, fam. Hey, my beloved family. Hey, Faith family. Please forgive me for my lateness. Please forgive me. I want to wait till some enter until to the building. Um, I appreciate each and every one of you, and from a genuine place in my heart. Today my heart feels heavy, and I want to, you know, share my love, and I want to uplift, my sisters at this time, as well as my brothers. You know, um, it's always from a genuine place with me, because as I shared before, you know, to any mother that has to bury a child, that's awful. And my heart is so compelled to encourage all of you, because we are all going through a turmoil. And no matter if your issue or your situation may be the same as someone else's, but I do indeed understand the love of a child, and I speak from all aspects, from miscarrying a child to all things. But as a mother and a father, your children are to bury us, not for the opposite. And you know, my heart just felt so compelled on today as I look around on social media, as I look around in my city, as I look around, and as I see, and as prophecy is being fulfilled, I come with a genuine heart and humble, because it's you know, real women, we suffer. We suffer a multitude. And I speak from a place of experience. Hey there. Thank you, Michael TV, for joining me. It's all love and gratitude. Because the appreciation is in the measure of our faith and the measure of the love that we have for one another. And I can put myself in someone else's shoes and understand of what they're going through. My auntie, in the past 2 years, she buried two sons. It wasn't a gun violence, but the the energy and the the love, of compassion, and the sadness that you feel when you put yourself in someone else's shoes and you don't assume, because it could have been me, it could have been you. So this is how we take self-examination. Self-examination. And one thing that I can truly say in this experience and in this journey, that no matter, a murder is a murder. Ain't no explanation about it. And no matter if they find you guilty amongst that, them, you are guilty in the eyes of the Most High Yah. You are guilty. And I just want to, because we must understand and we must understand and understand that our words are spirits and they do manifest. I just wanted to come today to just give, lifting all of my sisters up, all of my brothers up, in this season, in this season, to show unconditional love. See, unconditional love sees no color, has no excuse. But what it does have is repentance and reproof and correction and accountability. And I stand, it's a lot of you that I send all love to, much respect, honor, because it's a lot of you that are here that's standing for right no matter, no matter. And that's what I stand for. It hurts because every time I see something, I look at all of and I put myself in someone else's shoe. So, with that being said, this is just edifying and encouraging and exhorting for the mothers and the fathers and children and the sisters and the brothers that are hurting over a murder that made no sense. And then to that, I just came back from going out and picking up a few items. Ran into, somebody. See, I've been doing this all my life. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You know, um, it was a young lady that I helped back in the day. And when I first met this young lady, she was only 16 and she had been through so many different things. And I just went to the store today to go pick up a few items and I ran into her sister. See, I don't believe in coincidences. Everything is for a reason and a purpose. And I seen her big sister. And I said, how is your sister, Michelle? How is she? She told me that she passed during the lockdown. Oh, in the middle of the store, I was devastated. Because this was a young girl that was sent to be broken, broken. Oh, Holy Father, give me the strength. Broken. And At this point in time, hey sis, thank you. I'm just sharing testimony. I just found out a young lady that been in my life since she was 16 years old, made a 360, had 3 children, changed her life around, that she passed. You know, I didn't know. I didn't know. But my heart always goes out because the children don't understand. And to her big sister, that was my first concern. Who has her 3 children? And she said the dad. And I said, okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. My heart of compassion, this is what I do. And it's always going to be somebody that don't agree with you. It was a young lady in the store and she said, well, how was that your sister? And they was white. I said, wow, that's the only thing that you have to say. And then you heard that this lady, she has passed. She's passed on and she's left 3 children behind, you know. But sometimes we have to overlook the foolishness and the ignorance of people because sometimes people don't truly understand. Okay, Sid, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. But I just wanted to share because it's also a family that's in need here. And whatever, I don't ask for donations, but if it's led on your heart, whatever you give on that Cash App, I will come back and show you because I don't do that. There is a family, a mom and a dad, and they're in a hard time right now. That's right. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. She is. But she's left 3 babies behind. And that's my only concern because she did do a 360. And it was just overwhelming for me to hear because I just knew that she was, you know, but that just shows how, you know, we are to love and lift up one another. And for anyone that's speaking the truth, I don't care what nobody say about me. Well, how can you listen to that person, this and that? I don't care. Long as a person is speaking the truth, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with it. No matter. And I just have a heart of compassion. I have a heart of love because I've been that person that was down and out, that I was up, came from the ghetto, made it all the way up, came down, and I was that person. So sometimes, you know, we all need a little bit of help during this time. And it just makes me so angry inside that I see that the state will approve a transformation for someone that is a man unto a woman off of tax dollars. I, I, we are in the days that I was so angry. I was furious. But you have people that have been trying to get their teeth pulled, that have been trying to get, other things done, but you can approve. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I, I'm just, we know that we know. We know that we know. And Dad's TV. I'm giving you salute, shout out because what you speak is the truth. I'm with you. 110. Sexy Lady D, 110, 1,000. And I can double dutch. I can double dutch. How many times I will double dutch it? Because mm, it makes me so furious that mm, yes, he is. And ooh, I have to say it. It's the truth. If I don't say it, then I'm not being honest with myself. It doesn't matter how he says it. It's what he says. See, people have a problem with listening to the real message at hand. But then you have to understand if they're not listening to the real message at hand, then it's something that's within them. If you can't correct and take accountability and stand up, then hmm, it makes you of birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together, but the eagles, they swore alone. And it doesn't matter. Maybe someone else may not respect or appreciate them, but I do. I don't, I don't care what anybody else thinks because they're both speaking the truth. And when you speak the truth, that is what gets the youth because hmm, it's there. You can't lie to them because it's already there out in the open. So what are you're gonna hide it? Where? You can't hide it. I'm just being real. It's the truth. And I appreciate them. I appreciate you both. I really do. I really do. You know, it's a lot of you that I appreciate, that I have love and gratitude for, because you just don't know. It may be somebody that's on their last leg, but you speaking the truth, because this is what's truly going on. Truly going on. My great nephew, Messiah, his mother is 21. And the things that the things that she goes through and that she shares with me, I'm like, wow, yeah, you know, but I'm able to have a conversation where you have the youngsters, you have their attention. And when you have their attention, they're listening. And it's going to be something that you're going to say that's going to stick. And, you know, uh, I know I've been saying his name wrong. That's Dice. Man, I love the intro. I love it. I don't know how to do none of that. And just hook me up and just let me know what I owe you. Just let me know. That's all. Just let me know. And I just wanted to come live to just let everybody know that I do have all of you in my prayers, because we are living in perilous times where we have to gird our loins up. You know, this is the hour that we're in. And just want everyone to understand that there is unconditional love out here. It is. It is. Yes, it is. It may not seem that way, but there are some of us that are still here that have unconditional love. And when you have unconditional love, you're not looking for love, because the love is already within. That's the greatest gift of all. And I just want to leave you all with that I love you and I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, I hope that I'm going to try to get my husband up here a little more. You know, husbands, hug your wives, give them that hug that is, you can't even buy a hug like that. Can't even buy a hug like that. Because the hug is priceless. The hug is priceless because it's called a hug that's unconditional. that comes with no strings, no measures, and none attached. It's called that. I truly love you for who you are and who you belong to. That's it. If you ain't got nobody to hug you, hug yourself. Say you love yourself unconditionally, that you willing to hug your children unconditionally. Because today we could have woke up, but within the middle of the day, who's to say that it's all over and a done deal? But I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share that gratitude of love. Some gonna understand it, some may not. But for those that understand it, I send you and I give you the biggest hug, the biggest hug that I possibly can give you. And just always do your best. Do your best. Now, I just want to say for anyone that, if it's laid on your heart to help that family, I will appreciate it. If you can't, I understand. But I will do everything that I have within me that I can do because I've been there before. I've been down. I've been kicked. When I was down, I was spit on. All that hot water, hot grease, everything. I was all that. So I know how it feels. But I just want to say I appreciate everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you, my family. Salute, much love, and shout out to the chat that even just a comment. And for those that are listening, thank you so much. But remember, it's always a treat when the children of the Most High God can meet. Peace, love, and blessings to all of you. I love you all. And blessings up. Continue to look up. Y'all seen my rainbow. I took a picture of that. That's a picture of the sun on that day when the rainbow was out that you looking at right now. So I just want to tell you all that I love you. I appreciate you. And this is all real love up over here. And we stand for the truth because the truth is what helps the youth. And then we reach back and we pull someone else up. That's what that is. Because I come from the projects, I come from the hood. I done been out the hood and then came back to the hood again. Of course. Of course. But I love you all. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed. Gird up thy loins. Stay safe. Love all up on your children. Love all on your wife, your husband, because the hour, the season. Peace, love, and blessings to you all.